wrong. It's just been going wrong today.
my week has been packing up my ex's stuff so that her brother could pick it up this morning. And then I've got a new bed coming 7 o'clock tomorrow morning as well. So it's like, oh, why so many early mornings?
Yeah, I understand. Early morning is not my time of day.
Yeah.
And I appreciate Bio waking up early to come and play with us. Respect.
No, like, so that's the thing. I love mornings, but again, I'm talking to someone who's like 5 hours time difference, so it's like, like, so I was up till 4.
Yeah, it's always so interesting with the time zone change, or everybody is in different time zones.
Yeah.
And this is why I appreciate you, because you do these streams at this time, and it's super convenient.
Yeah, that's what it makes it easy so I can play with all my UK friends. So it's not too terrible for you guys. So, okay. Get this all shuffled up. I'll get us started in a second. Here we go. Who knows what terrible things Planechase is going to do to us today. Last Planechase was, oh my gosh, it was just terrible thing after terrible thing. It was like...
I'm here for punishment.
Let's see here. It says my stream is offline, but it definitely...
It's definitely online, because I am watching it.
Yeah, me too. Liar. Damn Twitch. Always lying to me. There we go. Put that there, so I've got 2 of those. There we go. Let me just go turn off my autofocus, because if I put a card in a certain spot, my camera will go insane on me. Don't need that. Stop the problems before they happen. There we go. Camera control. I wish it would just save the options. Is my fan picking up my mic?
No,
Mike picking up your fan? No, not. Okay. I can't hear it.
Okay. Okay, excellent.
At least, yeah. So, not over Discord anyhow.
Okay, excellent.
I have a opening 7 there, and oh, you don't roll, you randomize.
Yes, I will randomize us.
So with the partner with on this one, I forget, is that something where you go find it in the deck?
Yes.
If you
yeah.
You can either put them out in the command zone if you want to as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 partner commanders in there.
Yeah, if your commander has partner with, you can put both of the partner withs in the command zone.
Okay.
There are other partner withs in the deck, right? Like, do you not get Merry and Pippin in there as well?
Yeah, I think they're the other 2.
Yeah, there's Merry and Pippin partner Sam in that.
Yeah, so
partner, because you're basically just going to tutoring for another creature, which is pretty great.
It's always it's like I'm gonna go put a creature in my hand.
Like and for 2 mana, that's not bad at all. Let's see here. That food deck does some gross stuff. Like if you modify it and put in like certain pieces, like Academy Manufacturer and stuff like that. Ugh.
Yeah, so this is totally pre-con. I haven't changed anything in it. So.
Yeah, same with the Eowyn deck I've got. It's totally pre-con.
Yeah, I got to play with the Eowyn deck. So I've only actually played 1 pre-con game so far. So, and it was the Eowyn deck, and
it can come
I got to do some fun stuff with it. I didn't win with it, but I got to make a lot of tokens.
Yeah, it does some gross stuff. It comes back from board wipes really fast. It's putting out 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Putting out 2 creatures each time you attack is just disgusting.
My the price tag on these decks are just too much. It's like justify.
They're ridiculous.
I'm hoping they have some sales go on here. Like Amazon had a bunch of stuff go on, or they usually have like the pre-cons go on sale. Oh, that is a terrible hand. I cannot play with 1 land. That will not work.
Yeah, I got mine on pre-order So I don't know exactly what they worked out to, but
Yeah.
usually the place I buy from has like a first flash price on things, so it's like closer to wholesale, but not quite.
Yeah, I think I got them for like 45
Yeah.
a piece, which is better than like I've seen them for like 60 something at most of like the big chain stores. Like at some point, I wouldn't mind other copies just because I feel like each deck could be separated and put in. You could just build 2 decks out of every deck
Yeah.
and do something completely different.
Honestly, a bit of me is like, I just kind of want all of the ants because I would like to build a tree folk tribal deck. Like Abzan tree folk is a thing I want to do.
I'll have to send you some because I have a couple of extras of some of the.
I have a spare Treebeard or Fangorn, whatever he's called from the set. If you want one, Rich.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Like, you'll know how to get hold of me.
Yeah.
So,
That's more playable, I guess. That'll work. It's got
like,
lands in it this time. Okay.
I mean, land is good.
Land is good sometimes. Later on in the game, not so much so, but you know.
I have kept a 4 land hand, so I'm happy with this keep. One of those lands is Temple of the False God, though. So
I have definitely made the mistake of keeping a hand that has like 1 land and a Temple of a False God, and I'm like, why did I do this?
like, I'll get there. Amara, you know me. I've had so many greedy keeps on your stream.
It happens.
Yeah, like sometimes I just get there, and sometimes I just sit here and enjoy everybody else chatting shit.
Like I'll just watch everybody else play Magic.
Right.
So, welcome everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. We'll start this show going on here. We've got some wonderful friends joining me for some Magic today. We're playing some Planechase. If you don't know what Planechase is, it is an alternate form of Magic where we have this wonderful Planechase deck that will have different locations in the Magic the Gathering universe. Those planes will basically be like a global enchantment that will affect the whole entire board. There's also a power on each plane that will go off if we roll this wonderful die. If anybody wants to roll their own die, they may. It's basically a 1, which is the planar symbol, and then the chaos symbol, which is a 6. And then all the rest of the sides are blank. If you roll the planar symbol or a 1, we will go to the next plane. If you roll the chaos symbol or the 69, we will have the power of the plane go off. There are also phenomenon cards in the deck, which are also basically like an instant that goes off. Sometimes it lets you draw cards, sometimes it destroys stuff. They do random things, but if one of those goes off, that'll happen, and then we'll go to the next plane. Everybody may roll the die once per turn as a sorcery. You can also pay mana, which to roll the die. Pay 1, then 2, and then 3, and cumulatively becomes more each time, but you can just keep rolling as a sorcery if you wish. Sometimes you don't want to be on the plane, it's terrible, and you might be destroying your deck, or just not working with what was going on, or you just need to make sure the other person is not on the plane next turn, or there's always some kind of reason. Everybody will start with a Fractured Power Stone up in their command zone. It's 2 mana. You can tap it. It becomes, once you pay the 2 mana, it will become an emblem. It cannot be interacted with in any way besides to tap it for mana for 1 colorless anytime you want, or you can also tap it to roll the planar die an extra time. And it just becomes an emblem because it becomes problematic in some decks. So. So I'm going to be playing Sorin the Dark Lord. This is basically the precon. There's like 3 cards I changed out of it, which is one of them is Sorin. I think I took out Inferno Titan and Mind Stone and something else. There's some weird red enchantment that lets me make orcs. So I know that's in there. And then the other Sorin is the other thing I put in there, the all black Sorin. That makes 3/3 wraiths. But yeah, I've been having fun with the Lord of the Rings decks and fiddling with them. I have some other stuff I want to put in here and try out, but yeah, I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves real quick, and yeah, then we'll get started. Andranus, what's going on?
Everyone, I am Adam or Jonas. I am playing Eowyn Shield Maiden today. It's the human deck. It's just straight out the box, precon, so no changes made. Just going to try and turn tokens and humans sideways. The deck is pretty fast from what I've seen. Pretty fun to play. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
me.
gross. Thank you for joining us. And Bio, what is happening? No problem.
Hi.
I love it.
I'm Greg, Bioinformatter, on Twitter for as long as it lasts, and I also am trying to start doing some stuff on Instagram where I'm Bioinformatter_actual, because I had to recover my count after disuse originally, and today I'm playing the food precon, so the Frodo Sam food precon, and it does gross stuff with food tokens. I haven't played it yet, and I'll be discovering cards along the way, and we'll see what happens. Particularly with whatever happens on these planes, who knows?
Yeah.
Whether it's going to help or hurt, we'll find out.
Never know. Sometimes it's. I know there's an Eldraine plane in there somewhere that does stuff with food. So that's just what we need. More food. That deck is really gross. That's probably the one that I've had the most fun with. Like just a couple changes, I imagine, would make it even worse than it is already. But yeah, I'm excited to play against it because it's usually me using it. And Rich, what is happening?
Hey gang, it's me. Again, if you've been around Amara String long enough, you'll recognize me. I'm here pretty regularly. Yeah, I'm good. I'm Stormgrad Games on Twitter, for those of you that don't know. And again, as long as Twitter's around, right? What's going on with me? Hey, next weekend I'm up at Warhammer World doing Warhammery stuff, so there'll be pictures and toys and stuff. Oh, and Amara, I have a really sweet poster on my wall that I dug out that I need to show you.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
it's one of the cover arts for one of the boxes that AdMech v Necron box they released a few years ago, but it's signed by all the game designers and miniature designers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I figured you'd get a kick out of it. Other than that, yeah, I'm just here to hang out. I'm playing Gronok the Omnivore. I'm the odd one out. I didn't pick up any of the Lord of the Rings precons, so instead I brought Frog. Frog wants to mill himself and profit. And yeah,
I just finished the Space Marines so far in the Leviathan box that I was.
out of the Leviathan box, you got them built.
Yep. It's so weird just snapping them together and there's no glue.
The push fit ones, right? So here's the thing, though. I still end up trimming the push fit pegs off and using glue anyway.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you know what? I don't want to be sad when I'm priming or painting and something falls off, and I'll be like, ah. So.
Well, the other side of that as well, I always feel that with the I don't know which glue you used. I would suggest the Tamiya Extra thing. It's really good, but you always get a really nice bond with it, and never notice any seam lines. Whereas with the push fit, you can kind of see the seam lines a lot of the times, right?
Yeah. I've noticed that, because there's certain pieces, I hate that the shoulder pads are attached, because, I have my Raven Guard shoulder pads, and I can't put them on there. I'm like, blast you.
I might have some spare Raven Guard transfers,
Okay.
if you want them.
I might have to do that.
Yeah, well, I'll dig them out of the box for you.
So, I think we got everything all set. If you want to throw your links up in the chat, feel free to do that. Okay. Well, guess we'll find out where we're going first. Deep breath. We're going to the Aether Flues. So, when you planeswalk to the Aether Flues, or at the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield, and then shuffle all other cards revealed this way into your library. If you roll a 69, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That seems pretty good. So, I guess, Adam, you can lead us off here.
Yeah, okay. Sure. I will play an Evolving Wilds, Bracket, and Fetch a Mountain, and pass down. Round one.
I am finishing recovering
Okay,
from a
yeah, you. Yeah, I saw over there. I was like, oh no! You take your time.
You've got a spell.
I had
Yeah.
a boxed deck topple and a dip into my tea and splash. So this is why you double sleep your decks, folks.
That is true.
I will cut. I think I can still handle this. Okay. I will draw. And I will.
Hey Quinn, what's going on? I know Soren. Woo! I've got all the Sorens in here.
I will put down Forest. And I will tap it for a Birds of Paradise. And I will pass.
All right, sweet. I will draw for turn. I'm going to play this Mystic Sanctuary, which is going to end untapped, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will play myself a mountain, and then I'll pass.
I'm set. I'll draw. I'll play an island. I'm going to play my Practically Power Stone. And then I'll pass the turn.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's what I should do next turn. There we go. You can't just have one Soren in your deck. That's one of my biggest problems when I'm making a deck. Like, oh, make a Sigarda deck, and then I'm like, well, I may as well put all the Sigardas in my deck. All you, Bio, whenever you're ready.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Oh, it's okay.
I was waiting.
Oh, it's all good.
Sorry.
Okay, tap. Draw.
I mean, you can always sacrifice your bop to flip into to put something else into play, right?
That
That's
is
a thing
true.
you can do.
At the beginning of your upkeep. Is it worth the
Yeah,
risk? Is the question. That's like most of the time. Whenever this plane comes up, I'm like, you know what? I might get something cooler. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
I will put down a Scattered Groves tapped. Okay, so this one, the plane that we're on right now, it's not actively punishing us for anything yet?
Nope, not yet. But if you do
Okay.
roll a 6 or the planar symbol, you do get to put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Aha.
Which is pretty cool.
You'd be rolling that dice.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go with Chaos. So I guess this is now an emblem. I paid my 2.
Yep, you paid the 2, so now you have your Fractured Power Stone. And you get a free roll, too, so...
Oh, okay. Well, okay, a nothing. And a nothing. Okay. And I pass.
All right. Cool. Let's go with drawing a card. That is a card. We will then play this Hinterland Harbor, which will come in untapped because the Mystic Sanctuary itself is an island. And then we'll roll the dice. I didn't get a symbol there, so that's fine with me. I'll tap the Mystic Sanctuary for a blue and play this Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap the Hinterland Harbor for a blue also and the Soul Ring with a colorless floating. I would like to play this Ezior Wardwind Familiar. And then with my colorless floating, I'd like to play this Codex Shredder and pass the turn.
Seems good.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's a 1/3 flyer that gives ward to my commander, and a codex shredder.
Gonna play an island, and you know what? I will roll to see if I can do something here. Nothing. You know what? I will play my Fractured Power Stone. And then I will tap my Fractured Power Stone. And nothing. And then I will pass my turn.
I'll draw. I'll play Plains. You carry on ramping with an Arcane Signet. And just going to try my luck as well and roll the planar die. And a nothing. And I'll try again.
Yeah, getting to put a free creature out seems really
pass
good
the
right
turn.
now.
Yeah. I'll pass it down after that.
Okay. Tap. Draw for turn. I will play a fortified village. I can reveal a forest. You're out there. Okay. Let's roll the first one.
Nope, we're leaving.
We're leaving.
Where are we going? We are going to the Panopticon. When you planeswalk to the Panopticon, draw a card. So you get to draw a card. And then at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. And then whenever you roll the Chaos symbol, draw a card. They were very original with this one. They were just like, you know what? Draw a card.
How many times can we put draw a card on a card?
Yeah.
Okay. I shall go ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Or no. Wait a second. So with partner with, can I put them in out of order? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can cast either
them in,
one of them whenever you want.
Okay, so then for a green and a white and 1, I will get Sam out. I don't have the colors for Frodo yet.
That's what happened to me the last time. I didn't have any plains or swamps.
Let's
like,
check. So at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a food token.
Sam is really good.
Activated abilities of foods you control cost 1 less to activate. So I will move to combat. I will not use my infinite tokens yet and just go and grab, although it's in here, I know. There's a food. So for just moving to combat, that just came out. I've got a Manadork. And let's see. Adranus, do you have any creatures out yet?
No.
Okay, I will just send. Oh no, it's pointless. It's a 0.
Yeah.
I don't even have to think about it. And I mean, I could. I don't need life yet, so I will. I think I will stick pass.
Yeah, I would just build
Alright.
up a giant
I'll
banquet
untap
of
and I'll
food.
draw. And I'll draw an extra one for our Panopticon. I will play this here Dryad Arbor as land for turn. And I will move to combat. Bio, I will swing at you with Ezio, who is a 1/3.
Okay.
How much do you like your bird?
I have, yeah. I think I
Bird
keep
fight.
now. I supposedly will be gaining life back with this deck, so
Yes.
life is a resource.
You'll take the 1? Okay.
Yep.
I'll tap for 4 then. And we'll play out Grolnok. We'll get the frog into play. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay, that's the problem with the Panopticon is that like everybody likes to draw cards. Who wants to go somewhere else? Let's see here. I'm gonna play a swamp as my land for the turn. I think I gotta play something else so I don't have to discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess we'll do that. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll play Sauron, the White Hand. He's an avatar wizard. He's 2/5, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, amass Orcs X, where X is the spell's mana cost. And also, goblins and orcs you control have Ward 2. And yeah, that's all I'm going to do for the turn, so I will pass. I like the Panopticon.
Draw and draw an additional card. Okay.
I mean, Howling Mind is probably one of my favorite cards, so
Yeah.
I mean, you've played me my Quasar deck.
yeah. Oh,
It's
Quasar.
Howling Mind deck.
There's certain decks that I don't like. Howling Mind.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play Door of Destinies. I'm going to name Human for the creature type. So whenever I cast a spell, the chosen type put a charge counter on Door of Destinies, and creatures that control the chosen type get +1/+1 for each charge counter on Door of Destinies. I'm going to roll a plan die, see if I can draw an additional card. Nope, we're planeswalking though.
Oh no! We're leaving! Howling Mind was one of the only cards that I kept from like one of my original Magic collections because I loved it so much. We're going to Sokazan. In Kamigawa, all creatures have +1/+1 and haste. Whenever you roll a 69, the chaos happens. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase, and then an additional main phase.
Okay.
Yeah, Howling Minds with malicious intent is not good.
No. I'm going to tap my Power Stone and try and go away from here. Oh,
Okay, we're leaving.
Damn it!
Yeah, I was like haste and +1/+1. We're going to
I mean,
Yeah.
you're the one that's making extra
that
armies.
is true. Now we're going to Lijara, this is one of the new ones for Kaldheim. When you planeswalk to Lijara at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. So you get a Changeling token. And then whenever chaos ensues, choose a creature type, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control of that type. Yeah, this is your happy place, Adam. Make more humans.
How do you spell that? Sorry, because how do you spell that? Spell table's not picking it up. Sorry.
Nope. Let me see. Boop. Lijara. Let's see here. I'll bring it up on mine. Let's see
Spell
if
table. Cool. So I guess my answer. What do I get? The changing token?
Yep. When
Or
you get one, and then at the beginning of each upkeep, we'll get another one.
Okay. So not now.
Well, you do get one because you're the one who planeswalk there.
No.
Oop. I
Right,
wish they
sorry.
would put these the right direction. Like they are
No,
not
my
easy to
spell
read
table's-
on here.
Yeah, it's like
No,
impossible
it's-
for me to
it's-
figure it out.
And not only
Yeah,
that, like maybe if it was
totally.
flipped the other direction at least, so the words are closer and not all the way over here.
Anyway, I will pass the turn.
How do you spell Lijara?
Littara. Jara. And you might have to put on special or click the special card button.
Okay, it's not. Look it up there. So,
Yeah. So when your turn starts, you'll get a 2/2 blue shapeshifter.
2/2 blue shapeshifter.
That could get out of hand quick.
I mean, look, I'm happy to have an extra frog in play.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, Grunlock. Grunlock.
You reading what it does now?
I am. I'm like, let me see. Whatever a frog you control. Yeah, that's. Yep, that seems good.
Seems good for me, yeah.
This is going to be a lot of people's happy place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've no intention of leaving.
I will draw. I will play another forest. Well,
So here, reading the infinite token playmat. 4 trillion unicorn.
I mean, that's a good number of
That
unicorns.
seems like a very, very good number of unicorns.
By anyone's standards, right? Like, just...
The shark typhoon representation to the side of that.
I like the Sharknado.
Yeah.
I have something on there, I think, somewhere. I think it's a gravestone that says, should have put more removal.
I remember that game.
I was like, ah!
I think I will just do the 1, 2. So for 3, I will just do a cultivate. So I'm gonna get 2 basic land cards, reveal them, 1 tapped and 1 to hand. Okay. So I will go. I think they have to be in here somewhere.
You would hope. If not, it's Wizard's fault.
I mean,
it's been my own fault before where I've cultivated and I was like, oh, I didn't put any basic lands in this deck.
I only run 2 basic lands in this deck.
The worst thing, it was on stream when I did it, so I was like looking through my deck and I was like, okay, good play to cultivate. Not gonna put any lands out.
Yeah.
My bad. That's what happens when you're too greedy with your land base.
I spent mana on this cultivate.
I was too embarrassed to even take it back. I was like, yeah, okay. I deserve this.
So I got a swamp to hand. 2, 3, 7. Okay, I got 7 in hand. I got 2 left. I can't do anything fancy with the 2 left. I will move to combat. And I will make another food token.
Yeah, this is... Sam gets out of control fast. Just getting free food each combat. And there's a lot of cards for having lots of food out does stuff, so...
Okay, now for this, I still haven't... let me see. What I was going to try was to use Scryfall and see if I can do it. Jara.
Busy going through my token box, digging out spare shapeshifters, and then someone will move it.
So with this plane that we're on, what's the deal? I still haven't been able to look it up.
Oh, whenever
You make it. Gone.
Oh, yeah, you get at the beginning of your upkeep, you get the 2/2 shapeshifter. But if you do roll a 6, choose a creature type and then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature of that type.
Okay. Nada. And yeah, so that was. Oh, so how does it work now? There's the free roll, and then okay, I've got the emblem, and
Yeah,
I get the free roll, and then if I do it again, I have to pay for it.
Yeah, you can you can use your Fractured Power Stone if it's in play.
Yeah, it is in play. So, but you can only use it for the first. So you automatically get a free one, and
yeah,
then,
you automatically get a free one. So then the Fractured Power Stone is...
the first one after the Power Stone is also free, and then you start paying.
No,
you have to pay.
The first one's free. Then you can use your Power Stone, tap it instead of tapping it for mana for a second free roll.
Oh.
And then after that, you pay 1 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana, so on and so forth for each roll thereafter.
Okay. I will tap it. And nothing. So do I have to keep a counter on this for like how?
Oh no, it's just tapped.
It's just tapped.
Because it taps to roll the planar die, so you can either make it mana or you can tap it to roll the planar die.
Oh yeah, but it sounded like there was kind of like a commander tax thing on it.
Oh, there is, but it resets every turn.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So it's only worth keeping track of for the number of times you've done it that turn.
Okay. Okay, so that stuff didn't go anywhere. I think we've. Let's see. Is there anyone who doesn't have blockers?
I have enough to block and kill Sam.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think I went to the combat stage, but I did squat, and I will pass.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
untap, and then beginning of upkeep, I will make a shapeshifter, and then I'll draw for turn. All right. Oh, sorry. In your end step, sorry, I will tap my thing to mill this Cursed Flooding, which is the card I drew, and it will go into the Grolnok zone, which will be over here. Because, hey, so Grolnok puts a trigger on the stack that you can respond to, and then the card is exiled.
Croak counter.
Yeah, I do not have a croak counter, so I'm just going to use a blue dice because it's visible.
That works. I don't think croak counters exist in the real world, so.
And then then I'll draw for turn after activating. All right, okay, fuck. These are cards. These are goddamn magic cards. All right. I want options, so I'm going to go to combat. Adranus, I would like to swing a 3/3 frog at you. On declaration of attack, I have a trigger. I'm going to mill 3 cards. Yep, so I'm going to mill a Tameo, a Thriving Grove, and a Deranged Assistant. Each of those is going to have a trigger on it to be exiled into the Croak Zone. And then I might as well tap the Codex Shredder to mill myself again as well for a Leyline of Anticipation.
Seems good.
Yeah.
That, so I will be taking 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will then play this land, this Thriving Grove, naming blue as the other color. Those are the Croak Zone cards. These are my regular hand. I should do some stuff with this. I'm going to tap my Dryad Arbor and Soul Ring. I'd like to put this Overgrowth on my Hinterland Harbor. I'm then going to tap my Hinterland Harbor for mana. Yeah, I'm going to tap my Hinterland Harbor for... In fact, I'm just going to tap all for and produce 4 mana. 2 of that mana, I'm going to play this Destiny Spinner. So creatures and enchantments can't be countered. And then with the other 2, I'd like to get my Fractured Power Stone into play. And then I'm going to roll the dice. And then I'll tap the Powered Stone to roll again. And nothing happens there. And that's my turn.
Okay, that was quite a turn.
I mean, I just ramped.
Just a little bit. I'm gonna make a shapeshifter. I will draw for the turn. Let's see here. I will reveal a mountain. I'm gonna play a Frost Boil Snarl untapped. And what else do we want to do? We don't really have a lot of things to do, unfortunately. Hey, at least my my shapeshifter is technically a goblin and an orc, so it has ward too.
It's the ward.
Let's see here. I guess I'll
That's
roll. Oh, we're leaving apparently. Okay.
Aw.
Sorry, everyone.
Sad times.
Ruined
I wanted more frogs.
A plane-wide disaster. When you encounter plane-wide disaster, destroy all creatures.
My fucking board. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No more shapeshifter.
I will put Gronok back in the command zone. The rest will... That's a Dryad Arbor.
That stinks. Okay, well, we're going to have another phenomenon, apparently. When you encounter spatial merging, reveal cards from the top of the planar deck until you reveal 2 playing cards. Simultaneously, planeswalk to both of them. Put all cards revealed this way onto the bottom of the planar deck in any order. Okay, so... Our first plane is going to be the Hedron Fields of Agadim. Creatures with power 7 or greater can't attack or block, but if chaos ensues, you get to create a 7/7 colorless Eldrazi creature with Annihilator 1. Because, you know, why not? And our next plane is also the Isle of Vesuva. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, its controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature. Whenever chaos ensues, destroy target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature. Okay, so... Fun times. We're in a plane that makes clones and a plane that makes Eldrazi. Excellent.
Oh.
I have ruined
clone.
everything.
Alright, cool. I have some clone tokens. I'm a happy man.
Well, I have nothing else to do this turn, so I'm gonna pat. Actually, you know what? I will tap my Fractured Power Stone. Maybe I can leave this place or create an Eldrazi. Okay. Even though, yeah, I kind of do want an Eldrazi. Okay, I'll pay with a 1 to roll the die again. Why not? Okay, I'll pass my turn now.
Amara, have you got your Power Stone into play?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm done.
Man, I ruined
So what's
everything.
the name of the Hedron one?
Hedron Fields of Agadim.
Okay.
Yeah. So creature. Okay. I will play this Fury Calm Snarl and reveal this planes, so it comes to play untapped. Yes, I will. That's a lot of mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. For Vanquisher's banner, meaning humans. I'm gonna have a free roll as well. See if I can get an Eldrazi.
Yeah.
I do not. I'll tap my Power Stone for another try.
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
I get an Eldrazi and... Oh, I also have to destroy the Eldrazi, right?
I
With
think
the
so,
Power
because
Stone?
there's no other creatures out.
Can we stack them over the.
Yeah, you may as well. I guess you could choose it that way. That way, you don't end up destroying your own creature.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah,
work.
that's smart. It does create triggers, don't they, on the stack? I assume.
Yeah.
They not. I don't know how things work.
Yeah, that's how I assume it works. Like, I've never really said. I just make up the rules to Planechase.
So, I have a 7/7 then.
At least it
I'll
can't
drive you.
attack right now.
They can't attack right now.
Yeah.
You can't attack and block. I will end the turn.
Just a tad bit scary now.
Yeah.
Turn. Play another forest. Or oh, maybe that's not so wise. If we're going to be sacrificing creatures, I don't want to be accruing commander tax for putting something out and then sacrificing it. What can I do? Well, I guess I don't know that I like these planes, so I will do my free one first.
Understandable.
Nothing there. And I will tap that. And we're playing.
We're leaving.
Yay.
Woohoo.
That does free the 7/7.
Yes, that does free the Eldrazi up, unfortunately.
Hey, Frog is sitting over here doing nothing, so...
So we're going to go to the Selesnya Loft Gardens. If an effect would create one or more tokens, it creates twice that many tokens instead.
Oh, I love this place.
Seems good for the food deck.
So happy to be here.
Yeah. If an effect would place one or more counters on a permanent, place that many, or twice that many counters on that permanent instead.
Oh,
And-
it's doubling season.
Yeah, basically. And whenever you roll
Yeah.
a 69 until end of turn, whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land can produce. So you get double mana if you roll a 6. And then everything else doubles.
So now
Actually seems good for all of our decks.
I mean, double mana seems good all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sam is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hey Ben, what's going on?
6.
Woohoo!
I think I will do that. So I need a plains, a forest, and then 1, 2, 3. Get Sam back out.
Seems like a good idea.
Because then I can move to combat, and I can make 2 food tokens.
Seems really good.
Now I've got 4. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 cards in hand. It's not card draw, so yeah, I got to keep track of what the different kinds of tokens do.
Yeah.
But yeah, what does food do? Oh yeah, it gives you life. So it's the clues that get you card draw, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I got 1 mana left, which isn't going anywhere. So after the plane-wide disasters, there's someone who's still okay. So it looks like
Yeah, I'm
Rich
wide open.
and
Yeah, but what are you swimming with? Because all you've got is Sam that came in this turn.
that's true. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so then that's it.
Oh, I cut you off before you started thinking about it, because it was redundant. Alright, I'll untap and draw. I am going to roll the planar die. I did not get anything. And then I have 4, 6 mana. I'm going to tap my Power Stone and roll again. I got plane.
Yeah, apparently we're leaving. Where are we going? Oh, God, no. The 4th sphere. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a non-black creature. Whenever you roll 69, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
This isn't so bad for you, Mara.
Yeah, it's not bad for me. Everybody else, not great.
It might be right. It might be right for Bio as well. It's me and Rich don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will play this Quandrix Campus as land for turn. Yeah, fuck it. I need out of here, so I'm going to try Planeswalk. Got Chaos. What's Chaos get me?
You get a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
I get a 2/2 black zombie creature token?
Yep.
Okay, so I have a black zombie now that I can...
Yep.
I have to sacrifice a non-black creature.
Yep, so at least you have a creature that you don't have to sack.
Yay. I
That's
have a
super
blocker.
great.
I mean... I'll be honest, I'm not particularly happy with it. It's fine. There we go. I have a black zombie there.
You
Alright,
did bring
and
us
then
to this place.
I didn't want to. I'm gonna tap my soul ring and roll again. I get another fucking zombie. Alright, team zombie. Alright, and then I'm gonna tap this land that produces 3 to roll again. And we planeswalk.
Woohoo! Okay, where are we going now? We're going to Nyx. Non-token creatures are enchantments in addition to their other types. It also has Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. And then if you roll a 6, whenever chaos ensues, choose a color. Add an amount of mana of that color equal to your devotion to that color. So all your non-token creatures will basically give you life when they come into play. And they're enchantments.
So is it? There's too many cards that have Nyx in their name and they're
Yeah,
regular.
it's just Nyx. It's NYX. Let me bring it up here. Whoop. There we go.
It's weird because so I'm looking them up in Scryfall.
Oh.
Because that at least flips them around so that
Yeah.
you can read. Let me try it within here. But for some reason, that one didn't show up in Scryfall. And did it show up in this one? No. It doesn't like Nyx being alone, so I'll just have to trust that you'll
Yep. We'll let you know.
keep me in check as to what's supposed to happen here.
Basically, Sam is an enchantment right now. Okie dokie. Are you done? Oh, it's not your turn yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm done after.
Yeah,
all
it's
that
my turn.
nonsense. I have 1 mana open that could be blue or green, and that's the only relevant piece of information you need to know.
I am gonna play myself a Dragon Skull Summit as my land for turn. And then I may as well tap all my mana and bring out Sorin the Dark Lord. He's an avatar, horror, he's a 7/6. He has Ward, sacrifice a legendary artifact or legendary creature. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, amass Orcs 1. Whenever an army you control deals combat damage to a player, the ring tempts you, and whenever the ring tempts you, you may discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Yes, it does all the things.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Big pass to turn.
Yeah, I don't mind this place. Oh yeah, and I'll gain a life. Because Soren is an
I'll
enchantment.
untap. I'll draw. Lane to turn.
Adranus, remember who allowed you to keep your 7/7 by forcing us off the bad planes?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, 4 paragraphs of text, Quinn. Gotta love it. And the worst
1, 2, 3,
word ever.
I'll play Erkenbrand, Lord of the Westfold, who's a 3/3. Whenever Erkenbrand, Lord of the Westfold, enters the battlefield or another human enters the battlefield, creatures that can target +1/+0 until end of turn. They'll also put a counter on Door of Destinies.
That's really
And
good.
also form a card of a Vanquish's banner.
Because that's just an
So he's
ETB.
currently he's currently at 5. 6/5. This is now at 8/7. And
Amass an
like in
orb.
life as I can play. Yeah, you just do a mass and orb.
I love your orc drawing.
Thank you. I was gonna make him say Zug Zug. Hey, Arizona Angels, what's going on?
Where are you now? We're on next. Doesn't really do much.
It's a bit of life gain, but
Yeah. Will pay a white
Does
for
it?
my arcane
That's what I was
stinger,
wondering.
Fraction Power Stone for mana, and play Lost Knight Captain, which will again trigger Erkenfold, trigger Door of Destinies, trigger Vanquish Spams, draw a card.
Huzzah.
So this is now a 9/7.
Gross.
I did say I'd leave Rich alone.
you didn't actually.
Well,
You didn't specifically say it. It was heavily implied.
For this one round of combat, I will leave you alone since you got us away from the plane where I don't want to be. And Amara, I'm gonna just bring this 9/7 your direction with Annihilation 1.
That makes sense. I will
You're on
have
the most
Annihilator
line.
go off, which is unfortunate.
Oh.
I will sack these orcs, I guess. Boop.
I gain a life as well for casting the Lost Knight Captain.
And then I am actually just going to take the 7.
9.
Oh, 9. Oh,
As
okay,
you-
I'll take it all.
Yeah,
I'll take
twice
it.
from Arkenfold. And then I'm going to I'll roll the planet dice once. My free roll. Chaos.
Whenever chaos ensues, choose a color. Add an amount of mana of that color equal to your devotion to that color.
Okay. I will upgrade devotion to anything.
I mean,
White or
you're
red,
getting
adds 1.
you're getting one either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add red. I'll add red and end the turn.
Okay.
I mean, you can always roll the planar dice again for 1 mana.
No, we can stay on. Nyx. Nyx isn't that bad.
Okay.
And because I jumped the gun before, I already have my draw in hand.
That works. Just speeding
So
things up.
I will put a planes down. As my land for turn. Okay. So for
Squish.
that and that, I will cast Frodo, Adventurous Hobbit.
He's here.
So does anything happen on this plane for
You gain a life.
gain a life?
Because he's an enchantment.
Back up to 40. Woo! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Can't do that yet. Might as well. One, 2 and a white. 4. Should have done that in a different order. Mentor of the Meek. Should have cast that before Frodo. And huh. Well. No,
I
that
forgot I'm amassing orcs.
I don't want that to come out yet. Yeah, so I think I will go to combat. I'm not getting double food yet. So again, so it's just we're up to 5 on the food count. And Sam is a 2-4. Is that going to survive going anywhere? Probably not.
Direction.
So, because I think Rich has got the zombies.
I have 2/2/2s, yeah.
Yeah. And everybody else has got bigger stuff out there. So, yeah. So I guess that's it. Well, no. What the heck? Keep the chaos rolling.
See what more trouble we can cause.
Okay, so I got the chaos.
You get to choose a color, and then add an amount of mana of that color to your mana pool, equal to your devotion.
So the most you could get is 3 white, right?
Yeah, that would be the best one if you wanted to get the most out of it.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5. Does that change my situation any? Fortunately, okay. So with so if I get 3 white, then I'll introduce some more. 3, 4, 5, 6, actually. Okay, if I tap the Power Stone for mana, that's 4, 5, 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Well, it's a body. It's not going to do what it should be doing. But I will cast a Great Oak Guardian. I didn't actually attack with anything, so I don't have anything to untap. And I get to give something a +2/+2 until end of turn, and that's not going to do anything. So basically, it's a 4/5 with reach. But
You'll draw a card off. You'll draw a card off a mentor, and you've had 3 creatures this turn enter this turn, so you'll gain 3 life.
Okay.
Because Nyx gives you basically constellation when an enchantment enters, gain a life, and all creatures are enchantments. So.
Yeah, so you'll get 1 for each of those.
And then a card draw. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and you'll draw off your mentor.
Okay, so that's taken care of. I'll pass.
Alright, I'll untap and I'll draw. Alright, I will play this Temple of the Force God. You knew it was there this whole time.
We got there.
Blue green 2 6. We'll play the frog again. He's come out for a second time. We'll use this version of him this time. Alright. And then I have 4 mana. 4 mana here plus the Power Stone. I will. Where did it go? Where did I put it? Did I put it back in here? I did. I will. Will I roll the planar dice?
I know. It's like, do you
Alright.
want to risk it?
Yeah, no, that's a good point, right? Like, because I don't really have any good attacks. Not anymore. So, what I will do is, yeah, I will roll the planar dice. Okay, nope. I will tap my Codex Shredder to mill 1, milling this command beacon, which will go into the Croak Zone. And I will pass the turn there.
Okay, dokey. I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. Oh, that is interesting. Didn't know that was in this deck. Okay. What do we want to do? How much mana can we make? 6. Think we will play this Path to Ancestry, which will enter the battlefield tapped. And then... Man, I really wish that was an instant instead of a sorcery. Just gonna change this card. I want it to do the thing that I want it to do. You know what? We will try to leave this place. Why not? Because we might get more mana. Oh, we are gonna get more mana. 1, I guess, of some sort. I guess we'll get 1 black mana. And we could play a card, but I kind of want to. Do I want to? Choices.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'd have gained a life off of Gornok entering because of the knights.
Okay, I'm going to tap 6, and then I'll have 7 because of the black mana that's floating. And I'm going to play 2 greedily, 2 deep, and put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. That creature deals combat damage equal to its power to each other creature. I am actually just grabbing Saruman. So Saruman will do 2 damage to everybody when he comes into play.
To each other creature, or
to each other creature.
All right, there go my zombies then.
Yeah. So anything with 2 toughness.
Oh,
my that's
wonderful.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm a monster. I am Saruman, or Sorin, the Dark Lord. So I guess I shouldn't feel bad for the terrible things I'm doing to everyone. And then
Frodo goes, and Mentor the Meek goes.
And then I'm going to go to combat, and then I'm going to send these orcs over to Rich. They're a 4/4 currently.
I'll take 4.
And then I shall have the ring tempt me, as I have done damage to a player. So my ring bearer is going to be Saruman. He currently is legendary and can't be blocked with creatures with greater power than he has, which is 2. And then I will pass my turn. Oh, I could discard my hand right now. Do I want to do And draw 4 new cards.
You still in your own step? Or?
Yeah, just because whenever the
Okay,
ring...
I'll
I
wait a
forgot
sec.
there's another paragraph on Soren that whenever the ring tempts me, I can discard my hand. Okay, I'm going to discard
Okay,
card my hands.
I'll wait.
Arcane Denial, Living Death, Soren, Lord of the Rings, Boon of the Wish Giver, a mountain, and then I'm going to draw 4 new cards. We'll see if this was a mistake or not. Okay, I'll pass my turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I have a cube trigger on my captain. It makes a human token, which will trigger the captain, which taps a creature down. I will tap down the Bios tree folk, the guardian. Doesn't trigger any of those. It does give me a human to the battlefield, so it gives me 1 Erkenbrand trigger. So you can keep count of them above him.
Yeah,
Give me a few of those this turn.
I might get out of control.
I'll draw for the turn. Yeah, this is going to get a little. I'll play Throne of the High City. It's my land for turn. They're just going to play 3 Jeskai. And shoot. Bring out my commander, Aowen. That will trigger Door Destinies. Will trigger Erkenbrand. So everything's getting +2/+0 from Erkenbrand. Door Destinies is now giving things +3/+3. Vanquish only +1/+1. I will draw a card from Vanquish Attacks Human. Right. Next. That will give you also another Lost Net. Captain trigger. Rich, I'm going to tap down your frog this time.
Yep.
And we've got 1, 2, 3 mana up. No, 4 mana. I will play Harsh Mentor, which will another Brand trigger, another door. Oh, gaining life as well. There's on I.
Yep.
Next.
Yeah.
Draw a card of Banner. I tap something down. What is it? I can't. I've sacrificed something legendary to target Stout. So legendary?
Yeah, his ward is sacrifice a
Oh, it
legendary
has to be.
artifact.
Oh,
Yeah, it has to
legendary
be a legendary
okay.
artifact or a legendary creature.
Okay. I'm not in the market for doing that, so
Yeah.
I will tap down Saruman.
Okay.
Go around the table for this.
Yeah, I may as well.
Then I'm gonna move to combat, which there's human enters like get the 2 knights off of Eowyn with trample and haste. These things can attack. That gives me 2 more captain triggers, so tap Sam even. And nothing on the other one. So I don't want to touch Sauron even.
You'll have 2 more triggers with
2 more.
Erkenbrand.
2 more for Erkenbrand. So, oh my god, everything's huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Things got stupid fast.
Yeah, so the Eldrazi is now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's the only things it's boosted by. Fire, the Eldrazi can come at you for 12. Human Knights are 2,
Happy day.
3.
Yeah.
2, 3.
I gotta leave
7.
my tree because
Also 12. So
don't-
these are 2 12s.
You could always
as
sack
well.
a food token for the Annihilator trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was
Yeah,
just
that'll definitely be better.
yes.
The 2 Knights Amara,
Okay.
these are both 12s as well.
12s.
And then Rich, there will also be.
Oh, and they have trample too.
They have trample, yeah.
Hmm.
So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Rich the 13 coming at you. And doesn't. Oh, you have a truck. But he does pump himself. I will leave him back as a blocker because I feel like I'm going to get some swing backs. So yeah.
Yeah.
2 12s at Amara, 12 at Bio, 13 at Rich.
13 at me.
Do I want to
Yes.
still take 18?
I'll go to 24. I'll take 13.
Yeah, I already took the 12.
I'll take
Well.
24.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't have a choice. I took the 12.
Life is just a resource. I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have gained a bunch of life as well this turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I've had 5 humans enter.
Non-token
Is it
Yeah, it'll be
creatures
any
for
non-token
No, oh,
ones that
no.
you had.
It'll be 2 then. Okay, cool. Cool. So just 2 life. And
You may be the arch enemy right now.
yeah, I figured that might happen this time. I've left some stuff back to block though. We'll be alright. I'll use some mana. I'm gonna roll a plane of dice and see if we can go somewhere. We are planeswalking away.
Dun, 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 dun. Where are we going?
Is there another one that's a board wipe? That'd be great. I'd love that.
Well, at least we're not here. We weren't here. Valor's Reach. Whenever your team attacks with exactly 2 creatures, those creatures gain double strike until end of turn. Whenever you
Exactly 2? I don't think that. I think he wants to swing out with the whole board at this point, right?
Whatever chaos ensues, untap
Okay.
up to 2 target creatures your team controls. If it's a main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this, followed by an additional main phase. So, yeah.
Valor's reached. Okay. Okay, I will end my turn there.
Oh, battle bond.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. Fine.
So that's
Sounds very
interesting.
How do you spell it?
Valor's Reach, VALOR, and then apostrophe S, and then Reach, RE, as a separate word, REACH.
Huh. Okay, so that's not looking up either.
I wonder if
It's finding.
I wonder if the new Planechase cards aren't in there, because that's another one of the new ones.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. So I think if
I wish I could. There's got to be some way for me to flip them, I would imagine. Somewhere out there in the world. Let's see.
Oh well, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, because I can't click on it on your fields, and I can't look it up.
Yeah, basically, if you attack with 2 creatures, they get double strike.
Okay.
And it has to be exactly 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay, I will draw.
I don't know what to do about this problem.
Okay. I think
My current plan is lay down and take it.
That is my current plan. I don't like it.
Deck is good out of the box.
Yeah, it's gross. It's a lot of
I've
synergy.
not played. This is the first time I've played it. It's actually my wife's deck, so I'm borrowing it.
You're like, blasted, now I'm going to have to play against this.
Yeah, I've already lost to this deck a couple times playing as it.
I will play a swamp. My land for turn. And since the plane wasn't doing it for us, I think I will end up killing one of my own. But I'm going to try Dusk. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater.
Makes sense.
Sweet.
So that will get rid of my
Yeah.
tree, but it will save us from
Yeah.
swift,
From
swift
annihilation.
Um,
Do I want to lose Soren into there?
yeah.
Yeah. Off you go, Soren.
Yeah, everything I buy was everything was bigger than
Except
that.
for Soramon. Woohoo!
Then do I have? I do not have the colors to do that yet. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially 5. Yeah, so I think do I introduced another little bit of chaos into this, I think. I'm gonna pay 2 for Hithlane Rope. So this is a card that's going to move around the table, I think. So it can't be sacrificed, but I can pay 1 and search the library for a land, basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. And then the player to the right gets it. Or I can pay 2 and I can draw a card and the player to the right gains control of it. So I'm going to pay the 2 to draw a card. So Hithlane Rope is now going to Adronis.
Interesting.
And your
Do
spell
a
table.
rope.
Oops.
This can be a rope.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
There we go.
Yes, I know left from right.
Makes it confusing though when you're playing on spell table.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I draw my card already? I guess maybe I did. Anyhow, that's out, off in the world. I will move to combat. I will make a food, but I will use the colorless from that to sack it and gain 3 life. And so how are we feeling about the plane we're on?
I'm not terribly. I mean, at this point, nobody has any creatures, so.
Yeah. So I think I'll leave it alone. And so Sam's been on the board all along, so it could go somewhere. But can it go somewhere?
I think I know where it should go.
Huh? Pretty much anywhere, or
yeah, Adam should go down a little bit in life total.
Silvermara's sitting at 8 life.
Yeah. I do have
yeah. So
I mean, you could attack me.
no. So Adronis, do you have any creatures up?
No, I have no creatures. You just destroyed them all.
So 2.
Yep. I will take my 2.
Okay. Then I will pass.
In your end step, I'm going to use this 4 mana I left open and flash in the Shadowkin.
Oh.
And then I'm going to untap, and I have an upkeep step. So everybody is going to mill 3 cards, and I get to pick a creature from among them. And it will get exiled, and Shadowkin will become a copy of that creature. So I milled Menina Dominaria, Willowgeist, and Breeding Pool.
Mountain, Field of Ruin, and Supreme Verdict, but no creatures from me.
Mountain, Rogue's Passage, and a swamp.
A generous ent and a rapacious guest.
Oh.
Just because it's easy.
It's pretty great.
Oh, okay. What's Rapacious Guest do?
It does a lot of silly stuff.
It's got menace, and whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a food token. And then whenever you sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on this. And
You know, I'm good with Rapacious Guest. We'll exile that and I'll have it.
okay.
Making food when I'm at 24 life to spend some to gain life seems good.
Yes.
I'm here for. I suddenly am on the food train. Cool. Okay. Cool. Was not expecting that, but cool. And then I will draw for turn. Okay, that would have been funny. There was a card I was hoping to hit off that. But sure. We will then tap for 4, 6, 8. We'll replay the frog. We'll swing the Rapacious Guest at Adam for 2.
Yes.
Mara's got a huge blocker on her board.
Khaleesi.
Yeah. Yeah, Amara's board is just blocker.
Yeah.
All she does is block.
Philosophization chat.
Yep.
You know, somewhere in here, I have a food token. But for the meantime, this deck doesn't make goblins, so the goblin will be food. Because goblins are food to someone.
That is true.
Alright. So with that, I have 4 mana available. I am going to play this command beacon from the Grolnok pile. And you know what? I'm then going to tap for 4, and I'm going to play this Sakashima. Sakashima is going to enter as a copy of Grolnok.
Seems good.
And we'll pass the turn.
Okie dokie. Khaleesi, I am gonna move you. I know, baby girl. Ugh. Oop. Let's not lose cards inside there, because I'll never find them.
I assume by inside there you mean inside the cat.
No, there's like a little compartment in this thing that is open that I throw things in, but sometimes cards slide in there. Hey, what is going on, Virtue? I just had a raid. What's going on, raiders? We're getting beaten up here. Yo, what did you get on there, Khaleesi? I don't even know what that is. That was something. Okay, I'm gonna untap. What is happening? How did your guys' game go? They were playing Arch Enemy.
So are we.
Yeah, basically.
It's not actually. It's not called Arch Enemy, but you know.
I'm gonna draw for the turn. That is not exactly.
I feel like I deserve it, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, for right now, you deserve it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
I
humans.
do as well.
I'm gonna play a Desolate Lighthouse as my land for the turn. And then, let's see here. How much mana can we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could play Sorin again. Kind of do want to play Sorin again. I think we're going to play Sorin again. Okay. I talked myself into it. Gotta tap all of these things and play Sorin, Dark Lord. He does all the things. Let's see here. No triggers from Saruman. But Saruman, apparently we're all just gonna hit you for 2 is what's happening, so.
Yeah, my Shadowkin will die. Because it's currently a rapacious guest.
Oh no,
Oh, hang on.
Die from anything. No, that's no.
Is it not hitting all creatures for 2?
Oh no, that was just a spell that I cast that cast him out of the graveyard. But Saruman shall come at you, Adranus, for 2.
I will take the D.
Haha. And then, you know what? I'll see if I can either leave or get another combat step, because why not? I know. Soren's just like, you know what? I'm just going to have all the things. That is all I can do for the turn, so I will pass my turn.
Cool. I'm going to untap. Open the turn. Just do. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play
Hey, Nate.
Boromir, Gondor's Hope.
Hey, Donnie. Hey, Fredo.
So, when Boromir, Gondor's Hope enters the battlefield or attacks, with the top 6 cards of my library, reveal a human or an artifact card from among them, put into my hand, and the rest of the bottom of my library in a random order. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I want to reveal?
I will create an orc. Boop.
Oh, and that will pick that up. That will draw a card as well. Also, it's a vanquish banner.
Yeah, there's a lot of good artifacts over there causing trouble.
Yeah. I've got some borrowed rope as well for the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to reveal these Champions of Minas Tirith and put those in my hand. Okay. And draw a card off a Vanquish's banner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need to play some cards. To get it out of my hand, I'm going to play this Wayfarer's Bauble. Snap. And also to get out of my hand.
So, Rich, you actually are the one who has the rope, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Rich has the rope. Okay.
That's
fine. 1.
Yeah, sorry, in response to something of this, I'm going to tap and activate the rope and pass it to Amara and get the other basic out of my library onto the field.
Rope time. Woohoo!
Just because, like, yeah. I forgot that's a thing and I had a mana floating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, a mana open.
2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Exactly 7. Cool. I'm going to roll the dice. Nothing. I will roll the planar die again with the Power Stone. Also nothing. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Tap. Draw for turn. Okay. Have a forest. Think. Green to white.
Also, I'm just going to tap my Codex Shredder to mill myself for 1. I'm going to mill an Imprisoned in the Moon, which will go to the graveyard and then get exiled into the Crook Zone.
2, 3. Okay, so for a 3 and 2 white, I'm going to do the aftermath part of Dawn. Return all creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. That's going to just get me back Mentor of the Meek and Birds of Paradise.
So, bloop, make an orc.
So that's exiled. Okay. Then still got those left. And so that for Mentor of the Meek. And that for for Birds of Paradise.
Boop, boop, boop.
So I'm tapped out on lands. Get that out of the way. So what useful can I do here? Oh, so the birds, whenever you... So I get to draw a card, offer Mentor the Meek for the Birds of Paradise. I will move to combat to get my extra food.
That's basically Sam just sits out and just lets you get food. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, but I haven't hit on something to capitalize on the food. You know, capitalize it. This would have been good.
yeah, that would have been really good.
But I no longer control it. So I actually have 2 potential mana, but it's not going to do anything for that. Okay, so I think as far as combat, we've all kind of like built up our board states again, so I don't think an actual combat is going to happen. So I think I will roll the planar die, the free roll. See what kind of... Oh, and we're planeswalking.
Woohoo! Okay, where are we going?
We'll see if it's good or bad.
Stencia. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one or more players for the first time each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then whenever chaos ensues, each creature you control gains tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker until end of turn. So basically, you hit somebody, you get a +1/+1 counter on that creature.
Okay, so that happened. And I will... you know what? I'm gonna tap both of these. You know, it's a 1 and a 1 to sacrifice 2 foods.
Can you tap the bird? It only entered this turn.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so only 1. 4. Or no. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sacrificing 1 of the foods, and I'm getting 3 life. And I pass.
All right, I'm going to untap. Upkeep. Everybody's going to mill 3 cards. Call in Infestation, Dreamroot Cascade, and Guardian
Great.
Augmenter.
The
Oh, Easy good.
Ugh. The Barlog
So
of Moria.
The Gaffer is my only creature.
Tranquil
Beginning of
Cove.
each end step, if you gained 3 or more life this turn, draw a card.
And
For me, Rich, Palace Jailer, and Theoden, King of Rohan. I can read either of those if you need
Uh,
the Barlog
no,
of Moria has trample haste, and when it dies, you may exile it. And when you do, each opponent exiles up to one target creature that player controls.
yeah, I think my Shadow King is becoming a Balrog, so the Balrog will be exiled. And yeah, sorry, Amara,
I'm helping.
you are helping. Okay. Oh. Okay, so in terms of creatures, how big is the Mentor of the Meek?
It's a 2/2.
2/2, and Sam is a 2/4.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to tap my Codex Shredder. Let's start with that and mill another card. Milling a Druid of Purification. So that'll go to the graveyard and then be exiled under a Croak counter. Then we will move to combat. I will swing both copies of Grolnok at Bio and the Balrog at Adam.
What is going on with Lit Deckhouse?
2 triggers from this. So Sakashima will see both Sakashima and Grolnok attacking as copies of Grolnok. So I'll mill 6 cards. And then Grolnok will see them both, and I'll mill another 6 cards. So milling, Utopia Sprawl, Simic Signet, Mindstone, Scavenger Grounds, Lijara, Mirror Lake, and Emergence Zone. And then Dawn's Reflection, Court of Cunning, Yavimaya Coast, Mesmeric Orb, Hermit Druid, Millikin. So that's 3, so that's 6. Okay. So I just milled 12 cards. And then Bio, you have 2 free frees coming at you.
Yeah, so I will block the commander version with the Mentor of the Meek,
Yep.
and then I will take the 3 from the copy.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then Adam, you have an 8/8 trample haste coming at you.
I mean, I have a 9/10 blocker, but I'd lose that anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
Or I might leave my 1/1 Gimli if you're nice. I'm going to take
Oh,
the
did
8.
you?
I'm gonna be
That's
brave.
awesome.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6,
Was it this
7, 8.
Sorin that you were playing, Jen?
All right. So then we're going to play some cards in our second main. I am going to. Or am I going to play cards in my second main? No, I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play this Leyline of Anticipation rather than play cards in my second
That
main.
makes sense.
And I would like to pass the turn there. Oh, actually, hang on. I wouldn't. I'm going to also tap for my Soul Ring. And because I'm evil, I would like to play this here Mesmeric Orb as well. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not great.
And Amara,
Yes.
I just want to let you know, Rich did use the rope before.
Oh, yes. I've got a copy over here now.
Okay.
Did I play a land? I didn't
man.
play a land, so I will play this Dreamroot Cascade, which will enter untapped. There we go.
There's some shenanigans going on, Fredo.
There is some shenanigans going on. Turns out this deck might just want to mill itself out.
Boop. There we go. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna untap, which is unfortunate.
I will say there is a point of note. I did mill Hermit Druid into the Croak Zone, and I can now deploy Hermit Druid at instant speed.
Ugh. Gross. And there's nothing we can do about that.
Not till it's on the table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This won't count. 8. So I will mill 8 cards. During my upkeep, Sulphurous Springs, a Feed the Swarm, a Choked Estuary, a Mountain, Grimma, Sauron's Footman, a Forbidden Alchemy, Scourge of the Throne, would have been nice, and a Terramorphic Expanse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay. All my milling is done. I will draw for turn. And let's see here. Let us play a swamp as our land for turn. Do I want to be on this plane? For now, we'll be on this plane. Let me tap my Fractured Power Stone. We'll tap the swamp, and we'll play an Arcane Signet. That will trigger Sauron, and I will mass 2.
Spelling creatures have +1/+1 counters on them. That all the ones that dealt damage anyway. From
yeah.
Stencia.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They're
So-
bigger now. So one's a 1 block or did damage.
Do that.
They all did damage, so... well, hang on, Grolnok got blocked. Grolnok was blocked.
2 and 3. I'm going to play a Worn Power Stone, which will come into the battlefield tapped. But that will also amass some more orcs, because why not? Boop, boop. There we go. And then... Guess that's probably what I'm going to have to do. I don't know. I don't want to do that, but I guess that's what's going to happen. Let's see here. I am going to send this army of orcs at you, Rich. And then I'm going to... I think I'm just going to keep Sauron up. Yeah, we'll just keep him. Okay, so I'm just sending this 13/13 orc at you.
13/13 orc. Alright. You know what? Yeah. We'll tap for 2. Does it have trample?
It does not have trample.
Does it have menace?
It does not have menace.
Cool. I'm going to flash in this Milliken before blocks.
Okay. I will kill this Milligan.
Yeah, I will block with the Milliken and it'll die.
Okie dokie. Then I guess we will go and try to roll and see if we can leave this place. Dun, da, da. Nope. That was my free roll. I do have the rope. What do I want to use the rope? Kinda do. Then I'll just pass it around. Pay 2? Okay, I'll pay 2 to do that. This seems good. 1. And... yeah, I guess we'll tap that 2. And I will pass the rope over to you, Adam. And I will draw a card. Boop. That is a card. How much mana do we have? Not enough mana is the problem.
Oh shit, something I should have been very obvious about. I did say earlier this deck only had 2 basics in. One of them you know is in play with the Hermit Druid. And obviously with Grolnok in play, if I mill my entire deck, that'll go into the Croak Zone. and I'll be able just to cast Fassas or Mana Jace or whatever other win con I've got to win from there. So you do need to kill me this turn, or
Yeah.
attempt to,
That's
or remove both Grolnoks. That would slow me down. Actually, no, it wouldn't, because I have the command beacon in place, so I could tap it, sack it
and
to
put
get the
back in there.
or remove the Hermit Druid in
Instant speed. Okay.
Bio's end step in the instant speed.
Okay. Well, I guess I am going to have to pass my turn because I do not have the mana to do the thing that I need to do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards will be milled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anything of interest? Verge, Rangers, Terminal Free Spans, Lost Legend, Planes, Visions of Glory, Planes. 4 Fair Lingers, that would be helpful. Path of Exile, and Archivistic Gondor. Draw card turn. So I need to kill you this turn, Rich, do I?
You need to attempt to kill me this turn.
I'm gonna try.
I have a language in my hand, but I didn't have enough mana to cast it.
Yeah.
I currently have 5 mana available. No, sorry, 5 or 6 mana open.
And you can press play everything because of ley line. Cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
I can.
Well, I'm gonna try.
That's all we can do.
So to start with, so have you've got actual Growlock on the table and then 1 copy of Growlock?
I have a Sakashima copy of Grolnock and actual Grolnock.
Cool. So I'll start with Fiend Hunter.
Okay.
Targeting actual Growlock. That'll trigger Door of Destinies.
Sure.
Vanquishes Banner.
Oh, hang on. With the Fiend Hunter on the stack,
yeah.
I have 6 mana. Does that do it? Can I
Very
get
true.
an extra? Can I cheekily get an extra mana somehow out of this? I cannot with that. That doesn't do anything for me. Okay, no, that. Oh, actually, I can. Does that help me here? No, because I still need that to deal with the. Nope, never mind. Yep, that'll happen. Sorry, I've got basically a quarter of my library over here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So that's step 1.
Right.
Have a plan. Step 2. 1, 2. This is where I expected to fall apart. Before 5. Zealous Conscript is on the stack.
Yeah.
Also, a Door of Destiny trigger and Vanquishes Banner trigger.
So I've got a question. So Grolnock's your commander, right? So when it's exiled, aren't you allowed to put it into the command zone?
Command zone? Yes. Which I will do.
7 charge counters. Sorry, does the conscripts as well?
Conscripts on. Yeah, no, conscripts on the stack. I'm going to tap for 4.
Yeah.
Using my Sakashima copy of Grolnock. Here to cast this card here. This Druid of Purification.
Which does.
So ETB, starting with me, each player may choose an artifact or enchantment I don't control. Destroy each permanent chosen this way. I would like to choose the Door of Destinies.
Yeah, here's my plan.
As I said, you're welcome to try.
I had to
And
try.
you all do.
I can't use your stuff. Well, I guess we'll start with Mara first.
You could destroy a food token.
I mean, I'd pick the Vanquisher's banner. Look how many cards is drawn off of it.
I know.
Trying to get rid of you, Rich. Stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, once I'm dealt with, they still have to deal with you.
Yeah, they got this. I'm going to choose the food token as well.
Yep. So I'm just going to destroy one of Greg's food tokens.
Yeah, same. So, Bio, what are you picking?
So far I'm losing 2 food tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured that does the least amount of damage to everybody.
I will pick the rope.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And was that in response to cast of the conscripts or
That's in response to the
the
conscript
trigger?
cast. Or the
Right, so
yeah.
the trigger goes on the cast or trigger?
The cast of the conscripts.
Anyway. Yeah, fine. Then the Zeus conscript trigger goes on the stack. I would like to steal the Balrog or the copy of the Balrog.
Yep.
Just passing
Like a
my
9/9 Balrog.
Balrog around.
I mean, it's the copy of your Balrog. It's not the real Balrog.
Yeah. I still have the real one over
But
here.
9/9 Balrog.
Well, it's exiled, so.
Poor baby. Just hanging out over here. Dead.
Well, in that case, then, with the door gone, needs to be rather low on creatures. Or smaller number of creatures now. Rich, the Balrog will attack you for 9 in the air.
It doesn't fly.
Or
Yeah.
does it not?
It just got trampled
Well,
and haste.
whatever. 9 for whatever it is.
I will take the 9.
So it's hang on. I'm not done with trackers. Also 4 from the Zeus conscripts. And because I want to use Baramir's ability, I'm going to mail myself out anyway. So attack or do damage? Attacks. Also Baramir coming in for 4 as well.
What does
So
Boromir do
9,
on attack?
when I look at the top 6 cards, reveal a human or artifact, and put it to my hand.
Alright, and he's a 4/4?
He's a 4/5. And that's what is a 4/4, and then the Balrog's a 9/9.
Alright, I will block. I'll block
6.
conscripts with the druid because it's 4 damage either way, and then I will take 4 plus 9, 13.
Yeah.
Going
I'm gonna
to
reveal
11.
Prince Imrahil and put him to my hand. I did somewhat. Pass the turn, and the Balrog goes back to Rich.
Me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to discard the hand size as well. Discard this glacial fortress. Right, let me done.
Oh yeah, and your creatures that hit get +1/+1 counters.
So
So the Balrog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I blocked the conscripts.
Okay. So Boromir gets a count. Or Boromir even.
So I'm playing an access tunnel as my land for turn. Okay. Gotta keep that. White. 2. Okay. This is also. Okay. I will. Do a green forest for Essence Warden.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Two. Okay, so that is for Frodo. So I will gain a life. I will. I can.
Pardon me.
Okay, I got that. That. Okay, so what can I take out from Rich that would save us a turn?
Honestly, nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, because the thing you could kill is Sakashima, but I flash in the Hermit in response. So the thing is to take out, wait for me to cast the Hermit and take it out in response to passing the turn.
Huh.
That stops me. That's your recourse.
Okay, okay. So
If you kill the Sakashima, it doesn't do anything because I cast the Hermit in response. And then on my turn, I sacrifice the command beacon, put Grolnok back in my hand, cast him for 4 mana, activate the Hermit, and win.
okay, so maybe
Unless you can kill Rich.
Unless you can kill me, but you can't with a Sam who's a 2/4 and a Birds of Paradise, right? Like, it's not happening.
So I think first I will roll I'll roll the planar die, see if that
Good idea.
changes anything. And it
Change our
does.
fates.
Okay, so
Let's see what happens. We are going to Agrim. Whenever a white creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Whenever a non-white creature dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Which is, I don't know why it does. It's so weird.
Then
And then if you roll a 6, creatures can't attack you until a player planeswalks.
okay. I will. Okay, I'm tapping the Power Stone. I mean the Fracture. Yeah, that and these two, and then tapping this to make Sam unblockable.
Yep.
We are. Okay, so the Hermit Druid is going to be coming in
On your end step, which
it's
you'll then pass priority back to you, and you'll get to kill it then if you have a kill spell.
okay. Okay, so as long as I can do that, I think not all is not lost. So I will send Sam unblockable, and yeah, Bird's Paradise isn't going to do anything. And I don't think, since Frodo just came out, it doesn't do anything special for me. Yeah, so you have 2 unblockable coming at you.
I'll take the 2.
And
Going
since I
to
moved
9.
to combat, I get a food. Don't know if it will matter.
It could. You never know.
Okay, so I do have this mana up here. Okay, so I'm moving to my end step.
In response to your end step, I will tap for 2 and flash in this Hermit Druid.
Okay. Then I am going to tap for 3 to Anguished Unmaking the Hermit Druid.
That exiles it, correct?
Yes.
Our hero.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So I did what I could to save the table
You
for
did.
now.
You did.
You in fact have saved the table.
You did. You're our hero, Bio.
And I will pass.
Right, I'm gonna untap. And let's count the things that I'm untapping. Right. I'm untapping 2 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 other permanents. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I'm going to mill 12 cards. If there's anything relevant, I will call it out.
Okie
Labman?
Yep, that's.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7. 4 mana Jace. 9,
Yep.
10, 11.
2 win cons.
12. Alright, so all of these cards, with the exception of Life from the Loam, will go to the graveyard. Life from the Loam will go to the graveyard, everything else will get exiled. Then we'll do the Shadowkin mill, so everybody mills 3. Primal Surge, Frilled Mystic, Loaming Shaman.
Creature.
Alien Blade.
It doesn't matter, I don't have to pick something to exile, so I will be keeping the Balrog, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There is a Notion Thief, a Wake the Dragon, which is a flashback card, and a Reanimate. The Reanimate was my next card.
I've got a Gilded Goose and a Toxic Deluge.
What does this do?
Alright, and then I will elect to draw a card.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Okay. So that is 4 mana. That is so 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and I can play 1 for a turn. I'll play this forest for 14. Okay. $14 mana. What gets me what here? My issue is the only win con I have is left in the deck is Thassa's Oracle. The rest are in the Croak Zone. And I could win with Primal Surge, but I'd need to not have the Thassa's Oracle in hand for that. So I am too shy. Do I live another turn? I could deploy some creatures. That's going to help me here. So let's start with that. I'm going to tap for this forest. And no, I'm going to tap I'm going to tap this Hinterland Harbor with the overgrowth on it. Using the 2 green and then 1 from the command beacon for 4. I'm going to play this Timeless Witness. I'd like to return this Primal Surge to hand.
Okay.
Which is again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit. Can I survive here? Yeah, I think I can. At this point, I would like to pass the turn.
Pass the turn. Okay. I will untap. Oh, 1, 2.
Actually, no. Fuck it. Rather than do that, I'm just going to go for it.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 10. Tapping out. And I'm going to cast the Primal Surge.
Okay.
I'm going to show you right now that I have the Foracle in hand, but I need 2 untapped blue sources to win the game. Alright?
So,
Fuck. We're going to... Because this deck is all permanent, so all of these are going to end up playing. The only 2 instants or sorceries are Life from the Loan and Primal Surge. So I'm going to get Kazmina's transformation. So we'll turn Boromir into a 1/1 frog. A Tangled Florahedron, which is a green mana rock. Encroaching Waste, which will be just this. All of these triggers will go on the stack after it's resolved, but it doesn't matter unless anyone has any response to the Primal Surge cast.
and do they all get cast?
Do not.
Oh,
they're
just put on the
put into
battlefield.
play.
Okay.
With that, I'll return the forest that's there into my hand. Actually, no, we'll return the Mystic Sanctuary to my hand. Because if I actually get to the point where I can play it, then that'd be great. Sinks of the Second Sun, which will give me... That'll do it, because that'll give me another upkeep. Fraying Sanity. Rhinewood Falls. Clever Impersonator, doesn't matter. Alright, so the Sinks of the Second Sun would give me a second upkeep in my second main. Eternal Witness, Wilderness Reclamation. Wilderness Reclamation does it as well, because it allows me to untap at end of turn. Alright, so I'm just going to explain how this is going to work and ask if anyone has a response, because going through all these cards is going to be...
Yeah.
Oh, and I do have 2 blue sources, because I have an Arcane Signet and a untapped blue source in this command tower.
I do not have a response.
So basically what I'm going to do, all of this is going to be in play. I'm going to tap these 2 after the Primal Surge is resolved. And cast the Foracle that you know I've got here. And then Foracle's trigger is going to resolve, and I'm going to win the game.
Oh, Thoracle.
Hang on. It was Foracle off the back of a sorcery that cost me 14 mana because I had to recur it with a Timeless Witness. I think that's fair.
You got us, I guess.
You got us. You still got
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
You got it.
Oh, fuck. I haven't played this deck in so long, but like, it's ups all permanents. The only 2 spells I have in here are the Primal Surge and the Life from the Loam.
Good game.
Good game.
We made you work for it.
Sorry. You
Yeah,
did make me work from it, but like I'm in an Arin overcasting the Primal Surge, and I was like, I've got more than that in the deck. I'm fine. I should just go for it. Fuck. Alright, I got there in the end. I was like, I just need to dump out the entire deck, and then that wins me the game. So for those of you unaware, Foracle says, add up my devotion to blue, and if I have less cards in my library than my devotion to blue, I win the game. And because I had no cards in my library, I win. So
Good game.
I comboed out and cheated, as per my...
I mean, you had to do a lot of stuff to get there, though.
I did. I had to do a lot of stuff to get there. That's why I like that deck, because it's like, yeah, I play Foracle, but I do it off the back of like a 10 mana sorcery or milling my entire deck. These are not easy things to do.
Good game.
Well, at least I held up
You
the
did.
angle on making to make it count.
You almost saved us.
Yeah, you almost saved us.
And I tried.
Oh, well, we are just going to play the one game for today. I want to let everybody do a little outro. Let us know if you got anything going on in the world. Throw your links up in the chat, and I will find us a place to raid while we do that. You want to start us out, Adam?
Yes, certainly. So I'm Adranus or Adam, coming on Twitch at Adranus8872, Twitter at Adranus3. I'm normally streaming either Historic Brawl or at the moment Diablo, because I love that game. And on Twitter for as long as it lasts. Just tweeting about Magic. Yeah.
Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Diablo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's good, isn't it?
I started another character. I'm like, what am I doing? And Bio, what do you got going on?
So I'm Greg, Bioinformator on Twitter and Instagram primarily. I don't stream myself on Twitch, but I have the account so I can like drop bits for my friends in their streams. So I hype up people I've met along the way, and I get to do guest spots like this every once in a while. So I'm actually off on vacation this week, so I'm not going anywhere. So I'm available for finding some more games for July 4th week. But I do have like 2 scheduled as far as I know still with a girl named Gron. I forget exactly which days. But there's like the 3rd and the 4th. So tomorrow and the 4th. One of them is going to be a sealed Lord of the Rings EDH game. And the other one's going to be a pre-con battle with the Lord of the Rings decks.
Oh, I might be playing with you on Tuesday. I don't remember. I'll have to look.
Yeah, you gotta look at the schedule. I don't know if things got shuffled around because Juan had travel troubles.
I might have to go check that.
Yeah, you have to double check. I don't think any of our days were canceled, so
okay.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me at the moment.
Awesome. Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate you waking up early in the morning to come and play with us.
Yeah. And sorry I got distracted by the coffee incident.
Oh, it's all good. That is completely fine. Shit happens. And Rich, our winner, what is happening?
Hi, I'm Rich. I'm Amara's resident disgusting degenerate combo player. Except for the occasional time I turn creatures sideways.
It happens every once in a while.
Every once in a while I bring out hands and I do disgusting stuff by cheating Worldspine Worm and Terror of the Peaks into play simultaneously. What have I got going on? Well, I'm a big Warhammer nerd and I'm off at Nottingham for Warhammer World next week at the weekend. So if you follow me on Twitter, expect to see a bunch of pictures. If you're into miniatures wargaming, you should definitely check me out. I'm at Stormgrad Games on Twitter. Other than that, I have been playing a lot of Warframe with a friend over at Queen Lucy's Twitch stream. She's been teaching me the ropes there. Other than that, yeah, just playing games and hanging out.
Love it. Yeah, I'll be looking at your stream or your pictures next week. So I do. I'll just be living vicariously through you.
I will take lots of pictures for you.
I appreciate it. I do love my Warhammer. I gotta build the rest of my Tyranids now. That's my plan for this week. I'm gonna do some priming, hopefully get some painting done. I've absolutely I love Warhammer. Okay. But thank you everybody for joining me. I'm getting off on a tangent here. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. I will be back later on at 9 p.m. with some more guests. We're gonna play some more EDH, and then yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. I think is the next day. Yeah, if you want to follow me, you know where to find me. We are gonna raid over to Benji the Brewer, who is building a deck. I don't know who he's building with today, but that is always fun. That is one of my favorite things to do, is to go over there and brew a deck within an hour and try to with a wheel that makes it so you have a limitation on what you're building. So
Yeah,
it's
it's like that's impossible for me on my own. So
it is a lot of fun. I've done it twice. The second time was hard mode, so we had like an extra wheel that made it even harder than it normally is. So I couldn't use anything that had more than, if it had two of the same color pip, I couldn't use the card. And like every card that I was coming up with, I'm like, 2 pips to blast it. So it was just really limiting me instead of hindering my progress. It was just everything I wanted to use, I couldn't. But thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you everybody who was watching, and thank you everybody who followed and are the raids from Fredo. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna click this button to raid. Boop. So I can go get some food.
Yeah, are
There
you
we
streaming
go.
again later?
Yep, I'll be back at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And